All right, we're back. Now next we're just gonna go through and show you how to empty a bank. I still have 400. How much do I have left? 400 grand. 48. Oh no, I have 48 grand left. Which, yeah, 48 grand out of 600,000. So you can see it does cost a pretty penny, and I still got plenty of upgrades to have to do. Obviously I have like over $100,000. No, 300,000 left in processors to buy. Probably a good couple 100,000 in memory to buy. So I mean, it's not you do need to either pull off multiples of those traces, or now if you want to make it easy for yourself, you might want to just take a look at the mission list, and we're gonna see. I know before it the whole trace of transfer is pretty rare. It only pops up every so often. They don't not like the rest of them where destroy a file or they're just not. And then that's also don't find financial details in one of our associates. Do not get confused that those do not really do anything. They usually just it'll give you bank account information, but oh, there we are. Trace a recent bank account transfer. Ooh, God, that's tempting. I think he might have fixed it because it used to be pretty goddamn. Never really happened too often. Like I said, that also could be ours. Since we just did it, so it could be asking us to trace our own, the one we just did. Let me see if there's another one. No, I think that's about it. They should put a search feature. You should have put a search feature in this so you can just filter out, or a filter feature so you can just filter out certain missions. I think that would have been frame a man for bank fraud. Yeah, that's what I was talking about when using the modifier. Trace a hacker. And I think these are level 9. Oh, they're only level 7. Wow. Destruction of a computer, only level 7. Huh. Alright. Yeah, like I said, and look at all these different missions, and there's the only one we found was that one. So you might be better off just doing another one of these. That if you really just want another hit or score, especially if one's popped up, I mean, if it's there, I'd go for it, because even though, yes, you can go through and hack all the banks in the game and just get every bank account number and go through there, the big ones are just not, you're only going to find probably 3 or 4 if you're lucky. Or I think the last time I did it, when I was playing around the first time, I only found 2. One that had 1 million and one that had 600,000. So that's for hacking every bank account in the game, and that's all that I found. Or as far as math, I mean, there's plenty with 5 grand, 6 grand, 10 grand, 3 grand, but there's actually only just a few that are, you can search for those diamonds in the rough. But again, this trace the money transfers missions are pretty much the ones. Like you probably, if you're hacking through all these systems, that was probably going to be a mission that popped up and said trace this transfer. You just went through and found it manually, and there's a bank account with $1 million in it. You probably, if you were looking at the mission list, it probably would have led you to that, the trace, because it seems to me that from playing the game that the trace of balance transfers are pretty much the biggest bank accounts in the game. They're the only ones that, like, even if you empty out every account in the game, they'll still come up with traces of this balance transfer, and all of a sudden 300 grand or 900 grand will appear in this guy's account when you know for a fact you zeroed it out. So it's pretty much the only redundancy or recurrency of massive money transfers in the game. So if you really just want to save yourself some time and effort, you really just can just wait till these pop up. And it looks like, I don't think in the old one, they used to never pop up in that. I mean, you had to wait a while, fast forward some time for a while for another one. So maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe I just happened to get 2 of them. Or again, let's go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one. And then you'll be able to see me do it the right way. Or the easy way. With all, now that I've pulled one off. Oh. Oh wait, no. That's a different guy. Oh, see, it's the same first Bala. Isn't that's the same guy? Fucking same first name as the guy that, but his last name is totally different. Okay, well, Kenway. All right, I guess it's not our hack, so it's a Senda Software Bank, so it's a totally different bank. So, wait a minute. Now it should be up on our mission list. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and load connection, and we're gonna go to Send a Bank. All right, we're on it. I think. Oh, wait. Okay, we'll go ahead and disconnect. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to go... I'm going to search out a Senda, and you're going to see why here, because I'm going to hack in the long way just to show you. This is supposed to be, show you how to hack a bank, completely, so I might as well just hack the bank completely, and then we'll go ahead and drain that account, but send it. Alright, so okay, so that's, as you can see, that's all it comes up as the bank, because we added all the banks at the beginning, but every bank has a public, or every corporation and bank has a public server, and as you see, I added a bunch, but I didn't add them all, so this happens, I didn't add the one I needed. So we're going to go ASCEN, that should be enough. And then there we go, now the public server. So we need to add that public server to our, we don't really need to add it, you can just call it directly. So we'll go ahead and call her right now. We've already added it, but we'll go ahead and call it. Give him a ringy dingy, and then bring up the voice analyzer. This is why you need this right away, because that's the way you're going to hack in right away to the highest security. Somewhere close to the highest security.
Hello?
Next to LAN and...
Hello? Hello?
And we have. Now this is a feature that I love that he added. All we gotta do is, I think it only works unless you bring it up. So you go to audio, and then we'll hit the down button, and voila, you just cache that audio. So now you got a cache of it, so you don't need to make a recording of his voice ever again. And then we just upgraded our memory to a whole fuck ton, so one gigabyte of video file isn't gonna kill us. So, or audio file. So we're gonna keep that up. But now you can close. Before in the old one, if you remember, you couldn't cache video files. So I think that's a mod somebody had later where you could cache video files and store them. But and now it's built in, and now you don't. Now you can close it, and if I can, bring it up again, and now I can reload that video file. So audio file. I don't need to keep it up. So now we got this, and now you see it's gone. No voice recording, but now I can just go here and load it up, and voila, there she is. Now it's loaded up into the player and ready to go again. Before, if you accidentally closed it, you got to go get the recording again. So just a pain in the asses. So kind of nice. So all right, now we're all set up. Almost forgot that little tidbit. So now we can go back to connect. We'll go ahead and load, take off a hop. There we go, and we'll connect. And then now we want to engage our monitor bypass. I don't even think banks have firewalls. That's later. And then proxy. And then these, as you can see, monitor bypass. Nothing's going on. What the hell? Okay. Now we're gonna go to password breaker. Bam. Not even a tickle on the tracing, so you can really relax here. Cipher. As you can see, shit's working way faster. It'll work even way faster once I take another bank account, and we'll upgrade to we'll fully upgrade at that point. After I have to do the math. One of these days maybe I'll crunch the numbers, or somebody probably Google it. Somebody probably already did the exact number, how much it costs to get an upgraded computer like that, and this is so many CPUs and all the software, how much at least all the software costs total. How much you really need to... Okay, there we go.
Hello, I am the system administrator. My voice is my passport. Verify me.
Oh, access granted? Thanks. That's just so sweet. There we go. And now accounts. This is pretty much all you're really looking for, is just the accounts. Now all you gotta do is make a note of all these bank accounts. So what's the guy we're looking at? Bali Kenway. We should see him in this list. Yep, there he is. Bali Kenway, 367 So this is the end around that bank transfer gives you. You don't actually have. I think I made that mistake before when I was first starting the game, or went back to it for the first time after a while, and you know, I'm sitting there and I'm fucking up, like, what the hell's going on? Like, I'm sitting there trying to hack the bank, and like, I'm sitting there grinding out for a minute there for, you know, proxy bypass and monitor bypass. It's like, I don't remember it being this hard. Well, then I forgot. Oh yeah, but trace a bank transfer, and then all I have to do is, you know, crack the bank account itself. I don't have to actually get access to this. I only need access to this when I want them all. So yeah, and then that's why this note thing is nice. Oop, because now create a new note, and you can go ahead and create a new bank accounts. So we're gonna call this ASC. I don't know. I can't remember if this was a mod that somebody made, or I can't remember. I don't remember there being a notepad though. Not at all. Maybe there was. I don't know. I guess I'd have to play the old one again. It's been a while. I mean, I just found out about this Uplink OS and then just went and played that. Never actually looked at the old. Haven't looked at the old one and played the old one for a while. So not all that. Okay, we're started at the beginning. So 139 1946. Now, as adept as you want to get is up to you. What you want to type in. All you really need is that account number. That's it. You don't need their name. You don't need their password. You don't need really any of that shit. If you want to, you can take it down, and then also even once you get access, you can take their amounts down. And eventually, I did, you know, to every account. But it's just good reference material, so you can go back and like, okay, that account had $3,000, I want it. You know, and that account had $2,000 in it, I want it. You know, especially when you get bored and you've already gotten to a certain point in the game. It's like, that seems like fun. Let's do it. So, but for now, all you really need to do to make it quick so you can get through this, all you really need to do is take a jot of every single account number. Which, I think the most I've seen is like about 16, 15 per bank. And then some of them only have like 5 accounts, or 7 or 6. So, that's cool. I mean, that's real quick. It's just some of these big ones that really suck. 654. We'll do 310 3574. 313 7663. And yes, I'll just go ahead and put that other bank account. I'll go ahead and list his, so you know it's in the email, but 367 02 463 30412. Alright. 687 886. Come on, we gotta be getting close. 958, this is a bigger one. 95818. Bigger pain in the ass. 834. Okay, that's it. That took a minute. Alright, so now we're gonna close this. We'll get our access logs here, and watch how fast this goes. Oh yeah, gotta love that. You see all these routes in here? These are all for past routes. Obviously, since I didn't have all the banks in my favorites, I was using them as hops, which is fine. I mean, if you want to, you can do this. It doesn't really matter. Just delete your, ones where you access the midsection, but you want to. If you have all those routes in there, you can go ahead and wipe them out. No harm, no foul. Better safe than sorry. All right, that's it. Done. All right, then we're gonna go to manage existing accounts, and then like I said, all you need is account numbers. So all you gotta do is, as you can tell, we're still not being traced. So 139 1946, and then you just crack the password. A lot faster than having to bother fucking. Okay, view account summary. He's got $5,000. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna see a lot of that. About that. That's probably on the higher end. far as average goes. Now you see, once you crack one, that login is saved, so you can just click on it and log into it again, just like anything else. So that's kind of cool. So after you've cracked a bank completely and cracked all the usernames, you pretty much can go back to it and just reload. Although it does seem to, like, I'm not sure how that works, but like, yeah, like it only shows like 4 of them, and after that you're gonna have to probably re-put it in. So that's why it's good to have save these notes, and that way you're good to go. All right, so now next one. 1482952. Password crack it. Okay, view account, $2,000. 2237277. I know it's crazy. I'm sitting here in this bank just all day long, just $9,000. That's pretty good. That's, as far as average goes, that's about what you'll see as far on the high end. From what I've seen. Like I said, if you want to, you can take notes of bank or balances too. I'm just not bothering. Oh, too many threes. 3 threes. Probably typed that in wrong. Yeah, I bet you it's not as many threes. Hit 3 too many times. Yep. Alright, view count. Ooh, what's that? $11,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, not really worth your time, at least not yet. I mean, you're looking for the big money. Alright, so 2233 310 3574. And at this point, as you can tell, these fucking traces are easy money now. It's like, oh, you can take your fucking time. Okay, view account. Warren Steele, $7,000. Not bad, not bad. This bank's not too bad. I mean, that's as good as you're gonna get as far as average. 313 766 3. There we go. View account. $5,000. As you can see, you're starting to see a pattern here. That was about right, where the average is about $5,000. If they have money, it's about $5,000, $6,000, $3,000. Let's see. 367. Is it 367 next? 367 2102. All right. Oh, this is our mission one. Now he's only got $3,000 in his account. Obviously, he made a transfer of. Oh, he's an Uplink agent. And then $900,000. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. So we're gonna go ahead and we gotta take a note of. Let's see. We'll go ahead and create a new note. I won't even title it, and we'll just take a jot down here. Account number 1370859, and then the IP is 14.122.215.82. All right, $900,000. All right, so now we got that little tidbit done. Alright, now we can go ahead and okay, 367 was the last one, so 463 304 12. Oh, 463 304 412. Ooh, I might have typed that one in. Alright, I might have hit that one wrong, so that's alright, fuck it. 886. $6,000. Again, if you want to waste right off the bat and start hitting these, go for it. I'm just saying that you're better off just keep hitting them, and you'll eventually find, without taking a tracer money transfer mission, you will find at least a few fat accounts. Like the one last time I did it, I hit 1 million. So when I just started hitting random bank accounts, but I only hit 1 million and then 600,000, and that was everyone in the game. So be prepared to really jam on every bank in the game. 687, 886. Oh wait, that's the one I just did, isn't it? Yeah, that sounds too familiar. 958, 188. And you see that account number isn't in our list, and it's probably not the same bank IP, so different bank. Alright, $3 grand. I ain't shit. You're broke, bitch. Alright. And then last one, 976, 834. And then last but not least, $2 grand. So as you can see, not a whole lot going on. I mean, if you empty this whole bank, it adds up to about maybe 100 grand. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and disconnect, and we'll go to our inner IC. Make sure to always remember to cover your tracks. I mean, that's how it always happens, is you just totally space, go and delete your logs, especially as it gets easier here. You're just like, and you can drag your mouse along and hit delete, and I found that also is pretty quick, yep. Especially when you get a fast CPU, or a bunch of CPUs in this case. Okay, so now tracks are covered, and I like to just stack all this since you like to use, and it stays up. I like how we did this, so you just stack it all down here. It usually doesn't get in too much ways. All right, so now that we got, let's type in mission. Let's go to the name. There we go. Now we got the key information here, so now we can go ahead and the fastest way here, actually, instead of doing IP lookup, since I already added every bank in the game, all we got to do is match this IP 1422. It's Broad Development International Bank. So is it already in favorites? Oh no. So Broad Development International Bank. Oh, it is in favorites. Oh, okay. So we already have that bank in our list. So that was probably the last one we accessed, I'm sure. So we can go ahead and get us another hit $1 million. So we'll go ahead and load Broad Development Bank. Thank you. Okay, connect. Now again, we're not going to bother. I just showed you how to get, you can just repeat on every bank in the game. I just showed you how to do it, so there's no point in me, I don't think, going through and checking this out. I'm about to get 900,000, so I'm not going to complain. So that's all I'm really going to need, and I'll be able to we'll upgrade the machine fully, and that'll be pretty much it. I think that'll pretty much do it as far as upgrading and banks. So we're going to manage account, and we'll just go put our 1370859 is the account number. And then go to password breaker, and obviously because of our new upgrade, we don't have to worry about being traced. So it's nice and luxurious. You can just take it easy, sit back, you know, poke one, grab a smoke, and alright, so view account. The guy's name is Eli Zasky. Oh yeah, another nice easy one. So we'll go ahead and we'll reply. Since we're not in any time constrictions, like you saw before when I was being traced, you just might as well just wait, and there's no point. L-I-J-A-S-A-S-A-K-I. Yep. Send. Oh, completed. Thanks for the money. And now I'm about to totally rip you off. Alright, now, so we got 900,000, 604. So let's go ahead. I'm just because 909,604. All right. Little note. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to trans. Since we're not being traced, now there's no point in disconnecting, reconnecting. You know, to be safe. We're not being traced, so take it easy. So now we'll go ahead and put in our bank IP. Uplink Bank. Now you can create a bank account in every single bank in the game and whatnot, but really I've found no purpose of it unless you want to change your. I'm not really sure what the up to, and you can also, I think he added to where you can change it to your primary bank account. So I think the idea is that you can just create your own bank, just create whatever bank account, and then you can stash money in it, and then you can just keep like this bank account just for paying Uplink its monthly fees and what have you. Or you can switch it, and you know that way you can do. I thought it was do something to help traces, so I opened up a bank account on another bank, and then sent that money there instead, and then transferred to Uplink. I thought, you know, that'd be added some type of security, but it really doesn't. It's unnecessary. So, all right, account number 1, 2, 3, 3 9s and a 5. Okay, amount 909,604. We're just gonna fucking drain them. Just drain them. Transfer. Oh, look at that. Transfer successful. View statement. And we'll get rid of these. Yeah. And you know what? You never received 900 grand. That sucks. Alright. Never even happened. Call the bank to complain and be like, we don't see a transfer of 900 grand. Oh, that's a bummer. What a drag, man. What a drag. Oh. There we go. Alright. Exit. Disconnect. Bring up the baby here. Load. And then remember to always go back to your bank account like you're hacking it. And we can actually turn these babies on now. And make sure we move that transfer like it never happened. There we are. And then, of course, you know, they're not onto you or anything, so you don't really need it. I mean, it's so quick that you barely need to turn your monitor bypass, only proxy bypass on, so you can actually do it. Otherwise, it doesn't let you make alterations. Proxy bypass is the main one. Otherwise, you can't make changes. You can't delete logs and transfer. All right. There it is. Done. And what do we got going on here? 900 grand. 963,000. Voila. And then, yep, there we go. There we go. We'll close all our shit out. We're done. And we're going to go to notes, and you can see we got, we're going to see here. Oh, yep, because we get another, and every time you hack a bank, you're going to get an up in rating no matter what you do. That's going to happen. Which, can't complain. Thanks. Alright, I'm going to see. Can I delete all? I don't want to delete all. I just want to delete some. I'll bet you, hold on. Oh, no. I guess you just can't get rid of them. I wonder if they show up in your files at all. Oh, well, that's kind of an oversight. You can only delete all of them. That's kind of ridiculous. Can't I just delete some of them I really didn't want to save? Huh. Weird. Alright, well, whatever, I guess. Don't make a note unless you really intend on keeping it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and log in here, and all we got left is processors, actually. We'll go and view our gateway. Now we really need to know how much more do we need. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we need, we got rows of 8 here, so 16, 32, and 41 processors. No, it can't be right. 8, 16, 8, 16, 16, oh, 24, 32, 31. Wow, okay, that's going to take a minute. Alright, so, processors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and we're going to get 32 because that'll replace out that 60 hertz processor that we can start off with, so it'll fill it up with turbos. That's how you replace out any, as long as you overbuy, it'll replace out any outdated chips or whatever. So now, and that totally fucking, yeah, we're going to have to do it again, and we'll just do how much more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Okay. Okay. So, and we can buy actually 2 more of these, so I'll get 2 more of these. I don't know why they have 2 of them. It's just going to blow up your shit, and you get to start over, so why would you have 2 of them? Alright, I don't know what service that provides, but... Alright, 32 gigahertz, so we need 8 of them? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll do a couple extra, like 1 or 2 extra in case that'll replace out any old ones that we had. With if we had an 2 8s, or I think we must have had a 16. We had 13. How did we have 13? We must have had an 8. No, we had oh no, I think we probably had 24 total. We only had 13 left after all the software and everything. So yeah, we probably had 124 or 132. That was it. Instead of like a million of them. Alright, yep, that's it. That is fully upgraded. I don't think, yep, and you see, I'm number 1 raging. We have all that, have all the hardware. Alright, and we'll go ahead and disconnect. And we'll hit the fast forward time. And just let that shit rack up. Should be about fucking 60 of them. Alright, let's listen for it to stop. Look at that shit. That's ridiculous. And done. Now we're going to go to our gateway. And voila! Oh! I'm 1 processor short. Actually, 2 processors short. How the hell did that happen? Well, I'm disappointed. And then that's a glitch. I know I played this before. I think that's a glitch. We'll find out, but I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. Hardware upgrade. So we need 2 more of these. And then apparently 1 more of these. Can't. Okay. Yep. Nope. Like I said, it was a glitch. So actually, okay. There we go. Done. Yeah, not much, just a little oversight, that's all. New gateway, and there we are. And as you see, that 60 hertz that was up there that we started with is gone. Now it's replaced out. All these should be 32s now. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just it's a glitch. There we are though. Both are, I don't know why we have dual, this shit, but alright, whatever. But yeah, that's a fully upgraded machine. I suppose we want to go see. We'll see what we got going on here. I'll go ahead and. What was that first bank we hit? Broad Development, I believe. No, I think it was Automated Tech. Yeah, I think it was Automated Tech. So we'll go ahead and load. And I'm going to hit that Automated Tech International Bank. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll we're going to just show you how much faster that is now. Even compared to when we had like 8 of them or 9 of them, we're going to see how if I can... We'll see if you can notice the big difference in speed now. And then I think I got the right bank to where we have that one, that voice file that's banked up. So that's why we're doing this way. Because I already have them loaded up. Alright, here we go. Yep, it's already been hacked, so there's a good chance this is it. Oh, look at that. You see that shit? This will be a better... The cipher is a way better... You can really tell the difference. Look at that. Bam. Done. Voice print analysis. This obviously doesn't improve.
Hello? I am the system administrator. My voice is my passport. Verify me.
That doesn't change. Access denied? What?
Hello? I am the system administrator. My voice is my passport. Verify me.
Yep, Rod Bank. Huh, that's alright. Doesn't matter. Must be the other bank that I have it for. Now we'll go ahead and go at enter IC. And we're going to see how fast logs delete. Look at that. Just fucking instantly. So, there you go. That is hacking banks, and I'm sure these are going to be the two. For me, that's all I was pretty much interested right at the beginning, and that's what I wanted to skip to and just get to it and get it done. And but then afterwards it's kind of like, now what? You know? But it's kind of, I think that's where the game kind of like lost it. It's like, you really kind of, I mean, you had it with the bank hacking, but you should have went, you know, an extra mile. They really didn't. They put the stock market in there, didn't really go much further with it, which there should be a lot more to that. What you can do and manipulate, you know, stock market and things of that nature, and they just really didn't add it. It's there, but it just doesn't have any features or fun with it. And there's just so much other things that they could have really done to give it, you know, more ways of just racking in money, just hundreds and hundreds of millions. But no, they really made it so it's just like, you know, I think the most when I emptied out all the bank accounts in the game, even got a few transfer money. I mean, I racked up like 15 million. You know, that was about it. Which sounds like a lot. I mean, especially when you're first playing, like, oh god, I'd love to have 15 million. But I mean, obviously, you just saw me I mean, I completely maxed out with what? Maybe I still got 500 grand left. So do the math. I got 900 grand. And I got 600 grand. So it only costs about $1 million. So you can buy it over again. And there's just nothing else to buy. You know, unless you want to, you know, like I said, you later on, especially when you got this much money and you start really racking in the money, and you have to start over for your self-destruct, then you can go ahead and buy a different gateway. But that's about it. All you're gonna be able to do is buy a different gateway, rather than get given 30 grand for that green machine. But it's kind of funny because the green machine is, you know, fucking probably the best one in the game. So it's really no point in downgrading. We'll go ahead and ice them. So basically, you just got to repeat. Just repeat this and just build up notes for each bank and have at it and start wiping out accounts. Obviously, you can also hit the. Actually, let's double check that. Again, like I said in the old game, I could have sworn like the trace bank transfers are really rare. So trace a hacker, not a bank account. But he may well have fixed that while he was tinkering. So obviously, not the only one that financial data, like I said, not the same thing, not what you want. Oh, same financial details, not the same thing. You're reporting like the $3,000 or whatever he's got. You would think that they would come out to be big, but a lot of times they're not. It's like $1,000 or whatever. It's just all they wanted to do is report their no transfer. So it's probably just a fluke. I ended up getting 2 in a row, or maybe that's probably about the most you're going to see right away, about 2 in a row. And as you can see, there's nothing. There is no financial data. A lot of financial data, but no trace of bank transfer. So I'll probably have to wait a while. You'd have to fast forward time for a good while for one to pop up, or just hang in there and play the game, and eventually you'll get another one. But you can also do it manually and start hacking into all the banks in the game and see what's lying there. And guaranteed you'll find at least one that has $1 million in it, 300,000, another 1 or 2 scores. Just don't get your hopes up for more than a couple or 3 or 4 max. I mean, like I said, I went through last time and I only got 2. I don't remember what a few time playthroughs I did before that. I don't want to remember what I got, but all right, that'll do it for this segment. I think what's the next one gonna be? That's getting into about it as far as you're pretty much ready just to get into the story. I mean, if you're not at this point, I don't know. I mean, this really gets pretty repetitive at this point, especially until you get to the LAN hacking, which, like I said, I'll have to fast forward to get into the story and whatnot, and then we'll get into the LAN hacking and the story. That's pretty much only the next really step. After that, it's just a matter of hacking banks and then taking side missions at your leisure and trying some of the hack the bank accounts, and I will eventually, get around to doing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Do academy missions. I'll do, I'll do criminal database missions. I don't think I got around to doing that. I got the hack the bank account before I even got around to it. I never did get around to it. And where is it?